All right, this is our last storyteller tonight. It's been a great night. Keep it great for Madison Perry. Madison Perry. More than that. Come on.
Hello. This happened right after I'd graduated from college. I was living with one of my best friends, and while we lived together, he had his heart just broken by a girl. It was the first time he'd ever been in love in his life. It was with this girl named Jessie. And they just, within the first week, were telling each other they loved each other. He just thought he was going to marry this girl. They were inseparable. And then 2 months into their romance, without any warning, she broke up with him to get back with her ex-boyfriend. And it ended really ugly with him on our front lawn yelling, "It's either him or me!" And the problem with yelling that is the answer is always it's him. No one ever says, "I choose you, crazy person yelling at me." So he got really depressed he wouldn't come out with us, and he would stay in his room with the lights off. He'd wear sweatpants and no shirt, and he ate almost exclusively hot dogs. And granted, because he was a 23-year-old dude, before this, his diet was like 75% hot dogs, but now it was like up near that 100 mark, which is a lot of nitrates for anybody. And this went on, this depression just stretched on and on for months, actually. And the reason was this girl, Jessie, kept like coming into his life. She'd call him, she'd stop by, she'd say things like, "I miss you," and "I don't know if I made the right choice," and "It's not going well with my boyfriend," just little things to keep him on the line, He was like, it's like when you're watching TV and you have a channel you click to on commercials. Like that was him for her, He was like a repeat of Law & Order on TNT for her. And so every time she'd come around, he'd just go deeper into his funk, and we just couldn't get it out of him. So we had a party. There's 4 of us living in this house. We threw a party to kind of cheer him up, and we just liked parties. And so we're having this party, and it's going great. He's actually having a good time. It's the most we've seen him enjoy himself in months. And then Jessie shows up, uninvited. We want to kick her out. He won't let us because he loves her. Party goes on. Late at the night, I'm trying to find Kyler because I have combined Sprite and beer to make a new drink I called Sprite beer. It's delicious. It was like a homemade Zima. It was amazing. And I knew he would appreciate it. And I was searching all over the party for him. I could not find him. Finally, he's in his bedroom, and he's sitting with Jessie there alone, and they're talking very seriously, and he's crying. There's just tears coming out of his eyes, and I hear them say something about why they can't be together, and before I can say anything, they shut the door and they lock it, and I can't go in. So I go find my roommates, and we're just furious. We're like, why can't she just leave him alone? She broke his heart. She has to come back and just twist the knife. She can't let him get over her. And we just talked about how she had this control over him, like a supernatural control, like she was like a demon that had like possessed him. And how do you get rid of a demon? You exorcise them. Now, we didn't have holy water at this party, but we had a 72-ounce Big Gulp cup and tap water. So we filled up the novelty Star Wars cup. We did a brief blessing. Because we were in Colorado, we prayed to John Elway to bless this water. And we went up to exorcise a demon, which sounds dumb, but you would have thought it was a good idea if you were there and you'd also had 8 Sprite beers. So we went up. The door's still locked. My strike team is poised behind me, water at the ready. I knock. Kyler opens the door like 2 inches. I blast it open. I'm like, go, go, go. It's like SEAL Team 6, like swarming the compound. My friend Ian has a glass of water, this giant cup of water. He throws it right at Jessie, douses her, and as he throws it, he yells, "Back to whence she came, demon." Yes. And she doesn't smoke or turn into a dragon, but she does get extremely pissed off, and she starts yelling and at the top of her lungs, and she's right in Ian's face, like nose to nose, and just saying, "Why did you do that? Why would you throw water at me? What are you doing?" And all he'll say very calmly is, "The Lord's work has been done." He just keeps saying this over and over again, and every time he says it, she gets more furious. Her face is red, her shirt's down. She runs out of the party. Kyler, he's crying again. He goes chasing after her. Everyone from the party's coming in now. They're like, "What happened?" They think we're assholes because we threw water on her for no reason. It's like they don't know how demons work, anyone at this party. Kyler comes back into the party without Jesse, shuts the door, yells at us a little bit. He's pissed off. Next morning, under the light of sober, we realized this maybe was kind of a dumb plan, that we thought we could cure heartbreak with water. But here's the thing, you can't argue with results because it worked. It fucking worked. He stopped calling her, he stopped answering her calls, he stopped letting her come over, and within a couple months, he was back to the nice, happy guy he'd always been, and we were like, why would that ever work? And he said that he realized if we were willing to do something that dumb, we must be really worried about him. And he said, I realized you guys love me. She didn't love me. Like, she was okay with hurting me. You guys love me. And he said that's why he thought this dumb thing allowed him to get over it. But between you and me, the truth is she was actually a demon. I'm sure of that. I'm Madison. Thanks.
Madison Perry. Very nice.